Howdy y'all, welcome to Argyle, Texas. If you're thinking about moving to Argyle, well today we're gonna hit the streets. I'm gonna walk you through some different neighborhoods at some different price points so you can kind of see what it's like to live here and maybe what you can get for your budget. And if you stick around all the way till the end, I'll even show you the top listing in all of Argyle so you can kind of see what the ceiling is here, and I'll even show you some of the main attractions along the way. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you got to reach out, right? Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. That is our favorite, but hey, whatever is easiest for you, you know we've got your back. We're making a smooth move here in Dallas, Texas, or in Argyle, like we're here today. I'm actually hanging out at the Argyle High School right here, right now. So now before we jump into the neighborhoods, I just want to give you a brief introduction of kind of what's going on in Argyle. Okay, so location wise, you know, we're on the south side of Denton, and so you're going to be about 50 minutes away from downtown Dallas, about 25 minutes away from DFW Airport, and you're really going to be closer to Fort Worth. So you're going to be only about a half hour away from downtown Fort Worth over there. Okay, median home price here is $471,000. Okay, 89% of residents own their homes. Okay, and so yeah, this is really a place where, as you'll see, I mean, it's really a family-friendly place where, you know, people are coming to set some roots down and really raise their family, right? And so population as of today is 4,000, but I know that seems small, but I do expect that number to climb a little bit over the next decade. And the median age is actually 49, so one of the older median ages that we've seen as far as Dallas suburbs go. But the median household income out here in Argyle is $178,000. Okay, so now job market, by the way, very strong. You got a few Fortune 500 companies, not in Argyle, but pretty close to you out here. So, you know, you've got them over in Westlake, which isn't too far. You know, you got like Charles Schwab, which is a massive headquarters out there, TD Ameritrade over there as well. So, you know, I know a lot of people will stay in Argyle and move, or not move, but work in, you know, Westlake, kind of South Lake area, or go all the way into Fort Worth. I think that's where you're really going to feed into right there. Schools are the 6th best school district in Dallas, top 10 in all of Texas. Okay, so you've got some really, really good schools out here. And the weather, as far as, you know, we always got to talk about the weather here in Dallas and Argyle, it won't be any different. You know, if you can get through the heat of, you know, July and August, then you're good, okay? I know some people just can't bear the heat out here, and so you know, but for me, I mean, like I said, I was born and raised here. I actually love it, okay? And so I'd much rather be hot for a couple months than have an extended winter, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So now as far as tornadoes, we get a lot of questions about that. Listen, I've only seen one tornado in my lifetime, all right? And so, you know, that's not even really a thought that crosses my mind out here. So, you know, if you're you know, really worried about tornadoes, yeah, I would probably drop that from your radar a little bit. I would say, you know, hail is more common, right? So just make sure you have some good car insurance and you'll be good, okay? So yeah, the vibe out here in Argyle is pretty rural, okay? very family oriented. You know, you've got a lot of master plan communities sprouting up. There's a lot of new construction, you know, as we'll go over in this vlog here. But as far as history, you know, the history out here is pretty tame. You know, I mean, it's just Argyle, right? And so, but there was one story that I read about back in the 1880s when our Argyle first got its name. I guess they first kind of colonized it in the 1850s, but then in the 1880s, there was an infamous outlaw named Sam Bass who I guess stole $60,000 worth of gold coins from the Union Pacific Railroad out here that was formerly the Texas and Pacific Railroad that came through here. Listen, 60,000 in gold coins? I don't like, how did he get that much? I mean, that would seem like it's pretty heavy. I don't know about you, but I don't know how he did it. I would love to know how he did that, number one. But anyway, regardless, let me fulfill my promise and take you through a bunch of different neighborhoods at different price points so you can kind of see all of the different styles of living out here in Argyle, because there are quite a few different styles out here. So with that being said, let's cruise. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood here. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $395,000, 3 beds, 2 baths on 1,800 square feet, which is gonna put you at $215 a square foot. This home was built in 2019 on a 0.13 of an acre lot right here. And you do have a 2-car garage that'll be on the back side. So that'll be through the alleyway access. So if you didn't know, then you are definitely going to want to have a car out here in Dallas. We're pretty spread out, okay? And our public transportation isn't that sophisticated. I mean, it's not like Chicago or New York or London or anything like that, okay? So definitely gonna wanna have a car. And actually, if I show you, I wonder, no, they've got a fence up, but here I'll kind of show you so you can get a vague idea. So through that fence on the other side, you'll have the alleyway where that's how you'll access your garage on the back side. So the idea is, you know, you protect the front side curb appeal and keep the garage on the back again, it's all about the curb appeal, right? So that you won't find that on every home, right? It's kind of like 50-50 whether you have the alleyway deal with the garage in the back or having the driveway on the front and have your garage accessible from the front side, okay? So really, like I said, 50-50 on that one. You are gonna see a lot of this traditional brick and stone combination, especially the stone combination on a lot of the new stuff here in Dallas. And on the inside of that one that we featured there, you do have the open floor plan, no vaulted ceilings on there, but you do have the crown molding on the bottom and the top, so it looks really, really nice. You are gonna have a coffered ceiling in the master bedroom, so that's a nice touch right there. And then you also have a huge walk-in closet in the master as well. So plenty to love in here. We're in the Harvest community over here, and yeah, this is a brand new new construction community. Like I said, I mean 2019 and newer. They've really done a lot. I mean, they've got walking trails everywhere. They've got the community pool. They've even got their own coffee house over by that community area on that side. And yeah, there's a lot to love around here. And so, you know, here's kind of a look at the street, very clean street. And then on this side of the street, you have this, this isn't part of the home. So your lot size isn't bigger, but this is like a communal. Here, let me show it to you like this. So this is kind of like the walking trail. So people will come walk their dogs or get their run on in the morning. And then this is, I guess, kind of a community field, if you will. Okay, so I'll walk down this way a little bit. So yeah, trees are gonna be pretty small in this neighborhood out here. You know, I can hear the nail gun going off. They're still working on some new construction out here, so it's not completely finished. But yeah, landscaping is gonna be pretty nice. You know, you see I mean, all these little, I mean, they've got these, the front looks very, very nice on all these homes, really. And I guess that's something that they really want people to keep up with. But it's very quiet. I mean, aside from the new construction going on during the day, which, I mean, really, it's just that one nail gun that I hear going on right now. You know, depending on where you are, if you want to stay away from, you know, the constant, you know, construction going on right next to you for the next few months, then of course we can find you something that's not close to that. But speaking of proximity, you know, we are on the other side of 35 from the high school and everything like that. So, but that doesn't mean that you're not close to anything, right? On this side, you know, you do have your grocery stores, your, you know, everything like that. Everything you really need access to will be over here. And now I did see, I don't think that I'm gonna show you a ranch, you know, with some acreage and like a barn and everything today. I don't think there was anything on the market really today when I was looking. But as I came across, you know, I passed the woods of Argyle over there. That's kind of one of the more popular neighborhoods if you want that ranch style of home with a lot of acreage and, you know, the fencing around, throw some horses out there. I saw a donkey as well. So yeah, I mean, so you've got that kind of style out here in Argyle as well. I know I'm going to show you a ton of different styles out here in Argyle today if you stick around, but let's talk about those schools now. I know I mentioned the high school earlier, so if you didn't know, if you haven't watched the best schools in Dallas video that I did, you might want to watch that one. But oh, by the way, so here's kind of what an alley, the entrance to an alley would look like. Here's actually a better view of it. So that's kind of what it looks like. For those of you who don't know what an alley looks like, I did have a client come in and said, what does an alley actually look like? So that's kind of what it looks like. You know, you got to, you know, they are separated and everything like that. It's not like, it's pretty private, you know, your actual garage and then the extension of your backyard back there. So that's kind of what they look like. But back to the schools. So if you didn't know, or if you didn't watch that best schools in Dallas video that I did just yet, then Argyle was actually ranked number 6 in Dallas, which is going to put it in the top 10 in all of Texas, okay? The entire school district, okay? And so Argyle is really up there. They've got some great athletics as well. I know they just won the 4A football state championship last year in 2020. I know they had a phenomenal baseball team in 2018 and 2019, I believe. Like, they won the national championship 2 years in a row. And so, yeah, they take their baseball and football pretty seriously out here in Argyle. You've also got, if you're looking for private school, you've also got Liberty Christian out here as well. And yeah, athletics, just kind of all the way around. You know, you've got plenty to get into out here. And by the way, if your kid is into especially soccer or tennis or martial arts, then you'll definitely want to give me a call. I'm very connected in those specific arenas. So we can obviously put you in touch with a good, and put you into a good situation with a good coach and everything like that, okay? So, hey, if I'm gonna stay away from the bobcat over there, not an actual bobcat, but a, you know, the tractor thing, not a tractor, but you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, hey, if you're finding this useful, hey, a small gesture, if you tap that like button down below, definitely helps us out. Appreciate it so much. If you tap that like button, make sure you're subscribed as well. I'm telling you, oh my goodness. Okay, that's like I think I'm on 2 hands now, so 6. These wasps are like flying. I don't know if you would have seen it because it was on the back side of the camera, but I'm terrified of things that fly and have stingers, okay? So just so you know a little bit about me, I don't do well with those. So I'm always terrified, and there was literally one right here on the back side. So anyway, yeah, so definitely subscribe. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the next video that we drop. Okay, so make sure you're subscribed. Tap that bell for notifications so you can be alerted when that next video drops. All right, but yeah, this should be give you a pretty good idea of what you can get for this kind of $400,000 price point. Of course, this is kind of this starting price point here in Argyle, at least at the moment. Okay, so just so you're aware of that. But with that being said, I'm going to take you around this neighborhood a little bit so you can kind of get a better feel for it and everything like that. I'll do that with every neighborhood, by the way. And yeah, with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to Tanger Outlet Mall right here. So this is gonna be a few minutes south of you here in Argyle, but you're gonna have a ton of stuff in here. So you've got the Nike store right there. You've got the Gap store behind me. You've got a nice fire pit right here in the middle of all of it. You can really come in here and really kind of hang out a little bit too. So, dudes, if your girl is shopping, then you can, you got plenty of lounge space to come chill, right? Especially you got it on this side as well, some cool lights that'll probably look really good at night. And so here's what happens, right? So let me show you actually back over here. So you've got, this strip that goes all the way that way, and it even curves a little bit to the left there at the end. And then you've got it on this side as well. So you've got that whole side, this whole side, then you have this middle section here, and you'll have the same thing going that way and that way. You probably got over 100 stores in here. So really whatever it is that you're looking for, you'll probably be able to find it out here. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of that main shopping area that you're gonna have access to from Argyle. You'll have a little bit of stuff going on up there in Denton as well, but this is where you're gonna have a lot of just the big stores all concentrated in one area right here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $520,000, 4 beds, 2.5 baths on 2,800 square feet, which is gonna put you at $186 a square foot. You do have the 2-car garage, as you can see behind me. And this home was built in 2005 on just shy of 1/4 of an acre out here. You've got, I'm looking around, I mean, you've got some good size lots out here. So this is a nice neighborhood out here. I saw some ranches and everything as I was coming in, driving in here. So now, one thing that you will notice is, that again, it's that traditional brick on this one. You do have, I'll walk you down this way a little bit. You do have some brick and stone combination on this one. But on the inside of the one that we're featuring, you've got that open floor plan, vaulted ceilings, and everything is pretty updated on the inside, which is gonna be fairly typical in this price point here. Now, as far as, the trees and everything, I mean, look at these guys over here. Okay, so again, this is 2005, so the trees have had a little bit of a better chance to grow than some of that new construction, right? That still has the training wheels on it, the ropes on it, right? So landscaping is pretty nice in here, really clean streets as well. I really like the feel of this neighborhood right here. It's pretty quiet as well. I guess there was it wasn't a lawnmower, they're doing something over there with a really loud tool back there. But anyway, aside from that, I mean, it's just absolutely dead quiet in here. But you're gonna be pretty close to, you're less than 5 minutes away from the highway over there. We are on the same side of the highway as the high school and everything, so not too far away from the schools. You're also going to have some shopping and everything right off the highway. I saw that when I was coming in as well. So really, if you need, like your grocery stores or just something to pick up really quick, then you'll have easy access to that. Okay, so but yeah, hey, listen, I gotta tell you, this is a pretty popular price point, right? So definitely homes are moving pretty quickly. Just something that you got to keep in mind, right? So you're going to want to have all of your ducks in a row, and of course that's something that we can help you out with, of course, if you help you get organized with, if you so choose. And but let's talk about something that maybe isn't so popular, and that is the property taxes here in Texas, right? I know a lot of people love to complain about how high the property taxes are here in Texas, and yes, they are higher than other states, but you got to remember, we're also one of those states that doesn't have the state income tax. So I actually do another video where I break it all down. Okay, I do the math, and we really look at, okay, the question is being in Texas, is living in Texas a better deal than living in some of these other states, right? And I think you'll be maybe surprised by the conclusion. I'll link to that video in the description down below. We'll have some links that you might want to check out down there. So maybe take a look after you're done with this video, okay? So, but talking about Argyle specifically, okay, the property taxes here are 2.22%, which is on the lower end, okay? So, of course, the range in DFW ranges anywhere from 1.8 to 3.4%, okay? And so, yeah, I mean, this is a very attractive, or another attractive side of Argyle is it's gonna be, in kind of the top 10, I would say, of best property tax rates for you here, okay? So, yeah, listen, we love helping our clients get into homes that they feel really, really good about. And I genuinely believe that our team is the best in the world at finding you your dream home at the right price. But we can't help you if you don't reach out. So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to schedule a Zoom with us. That is our favorite, but hey, whatever is easiest for you. Of course, we've got you back when making that smooth move here to Dallas, okay? But this should give you a pretty good idea of what you can get in this kind of $500,000 to $600,000 price point. But let me take you around this neighborhood like we always do. And after that, I'll see you at the next neighborhood. See you there. All right, real quick, I wanted to show you Texas Motor Speedway, which is only gonna be about 10 or maybe 15 minutes away from you there in Argyle. And they do a bunch of different races out here. They've got the NASCAR Cup Series out here. They got IndyCar races out here. They really do a lot of stuff. They even do the Texas Driving Experience where you can come out here and drive some really cool cars and everything. So, but this is it. I mean, you've got the Speedway Club over there, and then that's a hotel over there as well. So you can get a hotel in there and watch the race from your hotel room in there. So it's a pretty cool thing. But yeah, this is super close to you out here. And if you're into NASCAR or racing or anything like that, they even have a smaller, actually two, they have the kids track, and then they have a dirt track outside of this obviously main track right here. So if you like this sort of thing, then this is going to be right in your backyard. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. So I wanted to show you some new construction, right? So this one right here is going to be going for $637,000, 5 beds, 3 baths on 3,300 square feet, which is going to put you at $192 a square foot. You are going to have a 2-car garage access by the driveway right there on a third of an acre right here. So you got some pretty good space right here. We are again in that harvest community that you saw in the first neighborhood, or at the first home rather, over there. You've got a ton of amenities in here. I mean, you've got a gym. I don't think I mentioned that. You got the gym, you got the pool, you got the coffee house, which I did mention. And you also got a community garden in here as well. So definitely wanted to show you this side. So there's multiple parts of the harvest community out here. So these homes are, obviously a little bit higher price point. They're going to be a little bit nicer. Still, you're going to have that traditional brick or traditional brick and stone combination really dominating in here. But I just definitely wanted to show you that, new construction, not only does it exist, but it is very, very prevalent out here in Argyle. So, if you have a flexible timeline, then going the new construction route might be a very, very good idea for you. And the range for new construction here in Argyle, from what I saw, is going for pretty wide. You start at around 400,000, and you can go all the way up to 1.1 million as well. So, and if you're looking for a custom home, obviously you can watch the video on that as well by going to the channel and just searching custom home, and we've got you on that side as well. So if that's the route that you want to go, we've got you covered all kinds of different ways right here. So yeah, with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, all right, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to Northwest Regional Airport. This is a local, we got two going. This is a local airport, private airport, of course. This might get kind of loud, so let's watch it. That's super cool. I love airplanes, by the way. Anytime there's an airplane in the air, you'll always see me looking up at it, just by the way. But I just think it's fascinating how you can have people in a vessel like that just flying through the air. I mean, it's incredible. But anyway, so back to Northwest Regional Airport. So very private airport right here. And just one takeoff and landing strip, and you can come here, you can learn how to fly. You've got plenty of housing or hangars over there, of course, for your airplanes, and then yeah, you can do really just a lot of flying, as much flying as you want out here. So if you have a plane, or if you're in this kind of realm here, then just wanted you to know that this is here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood. So this home that we're going to feature right here is going for $709,000, 4 beds, 3.5 baths on 3,700 square feet, which is going to put you at $192 a square foot. You do have the 2-car garage, as you can see right there through the tree. And this home was built in 2019 on 0.17 of an acre right here. So you're going to have that traditional brick and stone combination that is quite popular here in Texas. You've got the white brick on that side. You've got the stucco right there, stucco style on that side. But on the inside of this one, you're going to have that open floor plan, vaulted ceilings, completely updated. This neighborhood is pretty new in here. So I'll walk you down a little bit to show you a little bit of the neighborhood while we talk about it. But yeah, I mean, the trees are relatively new, right? I mean, it's 2019, right? So the trees are only a couple years old. I mean, they still got the ropes on them. They're still got the training wheels, right? So they're still in that baby tree phase right there. But landscaping is pretty nice in here. I mean, you have some new construction happening, as you can see, right here. So, you'll have to deal with that maybe for a few more months. But overall, I mean, this is a beautiful neighborhood. We're super close to Argyle High School right there here in the Canyon Falls community, which does have a club. I passed it on the way here, you know, community pool and things like that. And some, yeah, really nice homes. I mean, this is a master plan community in here, so they've really done a nice job with it. Pretty quiet around here, you know, outside of the construction that's going on. What's going on, man? You doing all right?
Yes. All right.
Even Amazon delivers, of course, right here. So, and that guy seems super friendly. So, but yeah, other than the construction, you know, it's going to be pretty quiet in here. Yeah, let's see what I mean. So, by the way, in this kind of price point, I did notice it was a lot more, you know, new construction on some bigger lots, right? So there were some that were a little bit at a higher price point than this one. I know that one was 0.17 acres, right? So, you know, I did see some that were above a quarter of an acre, but the price point did jump, you know, 50 to 100,000 up from here. So, you know, when you talk to us, we'll be able to get you, you know, get the criteria down to exactly what you want and find that home that fits everything that you're looking for. Okay, so, but let's talk about safety real quick. So, you know, as far as gated communities go in Argyle, you know, I don't think there are that many in Argyle. If there are any, it's pretty safe community out here, you know. But so online it said it rated it as a B-, which kind of shocked me. I mean, I thought it would be rated a little bit higher than that. But when you look at the stats, there were literally, they posted 0 violent crimes, and then there were only a handful of, you know, property crimes. So, but they were all well below national averages. So, I would consider Argyle a pretty safe place to live, that's for sure. So, but yeah, this should give you a pretty good idea of, you know, what you can get in this $700,000 price range, maybe up to $800,000 as well. So, with that being said, I think it's time. You guys ready to head to the top listing in all of Argyle? But you're gonna have to wait, because I'm gonna take you to one more attraction along the way. All right, I'll see you there. Hey, real quick, I wanted to show you Denton Country Club right here, right on the north side of Argyle and on the south side of Denton. You've got some really nice golf out here. So there's some gentlemen teeing off right there on the first hole. And then this must be the 9th hole. I've never played this course, but from what I can tell, it looks to be a very well manicured course. And you got some tennis courts out there as well. Looks like the tennis courts could use some work, but yeah, I mean, beautiful golf course though. So I'm about to go inside and check out the inside of here as well. It looks beautiful from the outside. I mean, you've got it wraps around all the way over there. So yeah, just wanted to show you that this was here. And with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, are you ready for the top listing in all of Argyle? Well, here she is. Well, the front gate, at least this one is going for $4.6 million, 5 beds, 7.5 baths on 8,700 square feet. You got a 3-car garage back there, built in 2001 on 10 acres right here. This is country living at its finest. I mean, the attention to detail is evident from the moment you arrive at the grand covered entrance, right? The layout is actually pretty unique, but it flows very, very nicely. You've even got a couple of fish tanks on the walls as you pass through in there. You've got a beautiful kitchen. You've got not one, but 2 offices for, you know, maybe him and hers. You've got multiple living areas, multiple game rooms even. I mean, there's just so much space in this beautiful home. You've even got an agricultural exemption out here as well. So if you're looking for luxury living in the country, you know, this one might just be calling your name. I'm gonna step a little bit closer so maybe we can get a little bit better peek of it. Yeah, there you go. You might be able to get a little bit more of the home in there, as you can see right there. But can't get past the gates just yet. You know, if we get a showing in here, then of course we'll be able to get through there and show it to you guys. But yeah, listen, let's do a nice little recap of Argyle here now. So of course the homes are going to start here around the $350,000 range, 350 to 400. You've got quite a bit of new construction, as you might have been able to figure out by now. And it's, yeah, I mean, it's that country style living out here, but in style, right? So country style, in style. Definitely some luxury options out here, that's for sure. So now when we're comparing Argyle, you know, people like to say, okay, well, if I'm looking at Argyle, well, where else am I looking? Well, I think Denton is going to be for sure on your list right there, because I mean, it's your neighbor to the north right there. Argyle is going to have a little bit better school district, of course, a little bit better athletics as well. I would also throw Keller and Southlake in there as well. I mean, it's kind of that small town country feel, but still with that luxury adjective attached to it, right? And then I would throw Mansfield in there as well on the south side of Fort Worth as well. So, you know, we've got videos on all of those, so feel free to check those out as well. And yeah, as always, we like to summarize in 3 words, you know, what is Argyle? How can we summarize Argyle here? Well, I'm gonna go with number 1 is small town. Okay, it's still got that small town feel. Number 2 is it's a developing small town. So, you know, again, all that new construction, you know, Argyle is becoming a little bit more and more popular, but they're definitely master planning these communities out, and so they're doing it in a smart way, okay? And then thirdly, again, it's that luxury country style out here, okay? So hey, if Argyle is where you want to be, then you got to reach out, right? Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. You know we've got your back. We're making that smooth move out here in Dallas or in Argyle. And then hey, if you are continuing your research here, I want to invite you, tap on the Dallas, Texas Living name down below, and that'll take you to our main channel page, where you can use the search bar on that page to look up whatever it is that you're looking for. Maybe it's a specific topic or a specific area that you're interested in. Odds are we've done a video on it. And if I haven't, then drop me a comment down below and let me know what is on your mind, what you're looking for. And I'm happy to bump up the priority based on the demand out here, okay? We got a trailer coming out right about now, but yeah, listen, I respond to everybody in the comments, so let's get that conversation going down below. If you live in Argyle, or if you have lived here in the past and maybe you're just watching this for fun, hey, let's get that conversation going down there, all right? But hey, if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now. They can definitely point you in the right direction. Again, we do a ton of different styles of videos on this channel, so hey, whichever one of those is popping out to you, make sure you click on that right now. And until the next video, I'll see you around town.